such an expensive thing to learn, because those membrane, the Chinese version, which is like cheaper one, the one made in China, is about Good morning, fam. So it's another busy day. The past few days has been like 90s, a high in 90s, 96 degrees Fahrenheit, about 36 degrees Celsius here. Today it's a little bit cloudy. Yeah. But I have a feeling that the sun's gonna come up. So we have a problem at the Tubigan.
Houston, we have a problem.
It's not water supply right now. It's a different problem, and I'll explain later. But right now we're just gonna go drop off Preston and Danielle at the golf range, because they're making a video, like a music video or something like that, for their project at school. So his friends and them are meeting up over there at the golf range. They're gonna do something there, like shoot a video or whatever. So after dropping off Preston and maybe Danielle at the range, we're gonna go straight to the Tubigan, and I'll show you guys another issue that could come up if you have this type of business in the Philippines. So and you could avoid the costly mistakes that we are experiencing right now. So it's good that we're experiencing it right now. This is like 6 months down the line. This way you guys could learn from our mistakes. All right, let's go. There you go, first runner up right here. Now she's practicing so she could get championship.
Against old ladies. I'm just kidding. They're really talented.
First runner up.
This is where I practice. I can't use my driver, but yeah.
You know, yeah. So you hit it in the middle when you couldn't feel it. It just goes. Yeah, it's just like you didn't force it to go. Yeah, it just goes. Like you didn't feel anything. That's how you know that it went in the middle.
Okay.
Bye. That refilling station is there. Yeah.
There you go. See, now you're getting it. All right, fam. So we're here at the Tubigan. Let me show you guys what the issue is this time around. And
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
they're actually replacing it right now. All right. Ano nga brand ang Yasang USA nga membrane?
Parex Techno.
Ammunition na?
Oo. Ang bago subong low pro ng ano nga brand niya?
Basically, mas manami ko ng Yasang USA. USA #1. So the problem was the membrane at on the reverse osmosis, which is that part right there that he's fixing. It was already clogged up. Only had it for 6 months, and the main reason for that is not enough backwashing. So we started with a little bit of customers. Now that we have more customers, now we have to like backwash a little bit more as well. So the recommended backwashing is every 100 gallons, which is about 50 containers in that case. So that's what we're doing. And then Noriel, good to see Noriel back. He actually left the company for a little bit and then came back. He also recommended make sure that the salt is always at the level that's required, because that also contributes to the membrane clogging. Usually you don't replace the membrane until like 1 year later. So what they do is they're gonna rehab the membrane that they took out, and it usually take a week because they have to reschedule or schedule the rehab, meaning unclog it, clean it, or whatever they need to do, and then they bring it back to us. That way we have a backup just in case this thing happens again, or we have a backup when it's time to replace and rehab the other one again. Yeah, so it's something that we learned, definitely learned within the first year of the business here. So we didn't even know that happens. Other than the filters that we need to replace consistently, like every 2 weeks, and then every 1 year, every 6 months on the other one, we needed to also rehab the membrane once a year. So that's the thing. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Sino?
Si Pukpuk. Si Pukpuk, ara.
Siya na?
Oo, ara si Pukpuk.
75 pesos delivery fee, sir.
But anyways, but anyways, yeah, so those are the things we learned. It's such an expensive thing to learn because those membrane, the Chinese version, which is like cheaper one, the one made in China, is about 7,500 pesos each. So, and there's 2 membranes, so that's about 15,000 that we had to spend today. But hopefully that's the only time we're gonna spend it, because we're gonna rehab and then just replace and rehab and replace all this stuff. Yeah, so we didn't know that. Now we know.
Man, you know me, man? Hey, you know me? Ah?
Hi ka, nagipukpuk.
Hap lang, hap. Hindi kayo muna hap.
Hapay lang. So Pok, kambal ko na ni Junbo. Na-miss yan ako kuno kita mo. Kiss-kiss mo siya. Okay.
Tablasling mong nintato mong ang kabulay og mo. Oh, ang kilat mo lang tawa oh. Ara na sa piyak ko, may bago na oh. Oh. Sabi mo ikaw lang.
Ang kilat niya na dulo. Nagulan na.
Ang kilat nag-imo nag-uop.
You better enjoy. That's very serious.
Oh damn, man. So don't let Tito Pok do your tattoos, because your lightning tattoos are gonna turn into thunder. That's what he said. Anyways, so it's great to know all this while we're just early into our business. I think that's one of the reasons as well that there's a lot of water business that have been closing down, not only because of sanitary reason, they don't pass an inspection or whatnot, but probably issues like this. So although it is this type of business, low capital, but you know, you gotta be prepared for the maintenance part. So one of the things that we do here, when it comes to budgeting for it is on each time we collect the income from this, we set aside budget for maintenance, budget for salary, budget for utilities like electricity and water and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just be smart about it, and then you should be good. The first year is always the worst, I guess, because that's when you learn a lot about the business, and then from there you just go on and yeah, from there you just go on and keep on doing what you're doing. Get successful. We actually gained new customers by going to the golf range today. We saw our neighbors from our subdivision before, the Koreans that plays golf. So he was over there, and he already wanted us to, because they're perfect timing, because they wanted or they needed water delivered to their condo and to their resident, to their house. So yep, busy. So because the membrane is new, you see that white stream water. Alright, so we're back in business here. The membrane for our reverse osmosis has been replaced. Membranes have been replaced. It's about 15,000 or something like that pesos for that membrane, and they replace it, and then they're rehabbing the original membrane that we have. So they said it takes a week to rehab that original membrane. At least we have that what do you call this, we have that in as a backup in case we need to replace it again. But usually it takes about a year before you replace it with proper backwashing and proper salt level. So right now we're gonna go get some containers because we have new customers, and we'll go from there. All right, what up, fam? So we just got home. We went back to Strata to grab some supplies. There are suppliers for our water container as well as Parex, and because we just gained more customers, 3 households in our subdivision, and it's just growing, and actually 1 in the condominiums in Mega World. So it just keeps on growing, so that's good for the business. And this is it for the video for today. Thank you for subscribing, and we'll see you guys on the next.
'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together.